Okay then, Raiders, we are back. We have got loads to get into today, as we are going to talk about a lot coming from the development team themselves with regards to new balances that are coming in, even from the Stitcher. We've got full confirmations with loads of info coming your way, and it appears you may need to keep an eye on your main screen a little more frequently, because it appears that they've been teasing this stuff to you the entire time. We've got loads of info to drag out for you guys today, so let's see what it is that we've got going on. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It would be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Gamer Subs, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink option. Not only that, but we've got a brand new Gamer Aid launching in just 2 days' time, so make sure you stay tuned to it and use code CloudPlays at checkout for a cheeky discount. The link is in the description for that one. And if you want to get involved with our giveaway, we've just announced our latest winner. Massive shout out to them. They are claiming it as we speak. If you want to get involved and want a free copy of the game, or you want some Raider tokens instead, then all you have to do is head down to the comments and put in any coloured love heart and it'll enter you in. It's a simple thing to do. Don't miss out by just missing out. That being said, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now inside of Arc Raiders. So starting off, we have got some info with regards to your main menus, as it appears you may not be actually paying attention enough while standing in the middle of Speranza, as the new skin was actually in the background in November, which is a very interesting take on things, because it essentially says that they are essentially teasing out their own new skins prior to release on your main menu. This is hilarious, and I think this is a really good way of being able to get those out there, and it gets the tinfoil hats going and what it is that's going to be coming to the game and what it is that you guys are going to see. If you guys have seen any other unreleased ones, do hit me up on Discord. The link's down in the description for that one. You do not want to miss out on what we've got going on over there. It'd be cool to see if there's any new skins that we may not have spotted just recently. Moving on from that, though, there is quite a few things to go over with regards to the development team, as CM Birdie has been on absolute fire responding to your messages just recently. Some of you guys may have noticed that this skin right here looks extremely cool, and the visor being white was something that you may well have wanted. Well, unfortunately, as of right now, this is not actually how it is, although it should be altered at some point soon. As somebody stated, are you sure that you're aware that the new skin in the shop image isn't what the skin is advertising? And CM Birdie state, let me report this. Thank you so much for flagging. So hopefully we do get a fix for that one very soon. I actually really like the white visor over the front. I'm not too sure how it would work because you can't really see through it, but nonetheless, as far as aesthetically, it looks absolutely awesome. So I really kind of want to be able to make it white now. If you could do that, that would be great. But they are hopefully working on that one very, very soon. Going into things a little bit less positive, we've got to talk about balance, because this is something that's been a massive conversation as of recent. A lot of you guys were expecting a new patch update yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't come through to fruition. Some people were asking that the finals since launch and Arc Raiders at launch is the biggest issue that you guys have lacked, is the urgency to things ruining your games, and making sure that balance is the top priority is generally not something at the top of their list. Now, Birdie has stated that the holidays delayed things a little bit, but the dev team that want you to know that they are looking into balance, for example, the Stitcher, the Kettle, and the Triggerade, rest assured that we hear you and work on delivering a good gaming experience. Things are just not immediate. Now, obviously, we've just come out of the Christmas break. We've just come out of the holidays, so most of the dev studio team were not actually in the office, and they now are obviously back in after the holiday process. One thing that we did take away from that, though, is we already knew about the Kettle changes coming in some point and the Triggerade changes. Unfortunately, we now have this Stitcher on the list as well. It seems that we may be in a bit of a predicament soon, boys. We've complained so much that these things are so overpowered that the low-level weapons, the greys, may not actually be viable by the end of this balance turnover. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. But as it stands right now, most of you, if not all of you, would rather take a Stitcher or a Kettle with a Pharaoh than take an Anvil with maybe a Bobcat or something like that. You know what I mean? It just makes absolutely zero difference to your gameplay style. So maybe there is going to be a significant nerf in the greys moving forward, but no confirmation on that one just yet. We'll have to wait and see exactly what it is that they do say, because they seem to be working on a lot in terms of all of the weaponry. Somebody was asking when it is that Embark are going to be balancing the guns again and going for a whole new meta as per se based on what we're at right now, because they are kind of tired of everybody running the Toro and the Venator, because Tin the Tatman and the Burnt Pistachio Nut, wild, only run those guns, and they do seem to be relatively effective. And after running them firsthand, I can tell you that yes, they are actually really, really effective. Nonetheless, though, they do state right here that the team are working on balance changes as of right now. And whether that means that it's just going to be the Kettle, the Stitcher, and the Triggerade, or if it means that there's going to be more of a defining line between the actual rankings of grey, green, blue, so on and so forth, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm sure that we can all agree that there is definitely something wrong with the way that the weapons actually operate in this game. When you can take a Stitcher in and outplay somebody with a Bobcat, it does seem to be a bit of a variant problem as per se. There's definitely something that's not quite right there with regards to the gradient on how powerful these weapons can actually be. It's a little bit of a strange one. Nonetheless, though, this game is doing extremely, extremely well, and hopefully we shall see some patch updates coming soon. For those of you guys who don't know, the actual trials missions themselves have actually been located and put around the internet now for maybe the last week or two, and we know full well that maybe in the next week or so we're likely to receive some new map conditions and some new changes to the game as well. I don't want to get too much into the leaks of it right here, but it's likely that over the next week or so we'll see some heavy changes coming to Arc Raiders. But I want to know what you guys are thinking right now. Hit me up in the comment section below if you've got some interesting factors that you want to bring to the table, because in the last video you guys definitely did that. We've got to take a look at your top comments as we went over the new skin and the no patch update coming in from yesterday with a load of dev news on top, and you guys had a lot to say. First one was one that I was definitely not able to ignore, with a comment coming from Benji Skits stating, when I want 60 seconds of information in 11 minutes, this is where I come. Now, I fully understand that, and I do completely appreciate the fact that you want it condensed down as much as possible. And the way that my content works is we go over the overall news and I give you guys my opinion on it. This is kind of what elongates it a little bit, but you need to understand that whether you like it or not, this is a career for me. This does pay my bills, and if I uploaded 11-second videos every single day, well, I'd spend all day just doing absolutely nothing, and then I'd just have 11-second videos. It just doesn't work. Nonetheless, I do appreciate your time massively, and I do thank you guys for coming in and watching. We do try to do our best when it comes to providing as much info in a shorter period of time as we possibly can for you guys, whilst still putting my opinions out there on the news at hand. That's just the way that I run it, unfortunately. Next up, this comment right here coming from Kiwi Doggo states, no rating from me this week. My wife is giving birth to a new baby raider. I'm going to be a dad. A massive congratulations to you, Kiwi. From everybody here on the Cloud Plays channel, a massive, massive congratulations to you. This will absolutely change your world, and you will have an incredible time. Send my love to the family. Appreciate all of you. But let's dive into the next comment coming from the FI1 Thy Casual. It states, it's decent, but I want that Red Eye Spec Ops looking skin from the launch trailer. Now, this is hilarious because the game seems to be teasing skins all over the bloody place. There are so many skins that we have seen inside of this game that we've not actually had access to. It's wild to me how easily they just input them in, and how early, actually, a load of the skins have actually been made up from. I think that there are probably a handful of skins that we've already seen inside of the game that we don't know about. Some of them going as far back as like the launch trailer, and then also with regards to the promo art before the game had even released. It's absolutely nuts to me, but I do enjoy what it is they do with the game. I do think that there has got to be some work going in with the customization though, because the skins right now do a little bit lackluster, and they just kind of like don't give you much to it, and you kind of have to use your imagination a bit, and I don't particularly enjoy that. And if they can boost up the amount of customization we can do, I would really, really be pleased with it. But we'll have to wait and see where it is that Embark takes it. Right now, they've got an incredible game. We just need them to enhance it a little bit further in the customization scale. Nonetheless, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much, all of you, for being such amazing people. And if you got this far in the video, put a star in the comment, because I'm just really intrigued as to the people that make it this far in. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today, though. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.